Good morning, everyone. My name is Manoj Raju, and I'm San Francisco's elected public defender, and I'm really honored to be here with all of you today. Thank you all for coming to our office to hear about this exciting new initiative that we're kicking off and the incredible services that our partners in this initiative will be able to offer our clients. If you know us, you know that me and our office, we're about solutions. Evidence-based solutions to some of the most challenging problems that our society and our city face. When it comes to solutions, there's really nothing more impactful than education, right? With education, people's entire worlds change, and this ripples out to uplift entire communities who see, a college student or a college graduate and say, you know what, maybe I can do that too someday. With that in mind, as students return to school across the country, today we are proud to announce our office's College Pathway Project. Through this initiative, the San Francisco Public Defender's Office is formalizing partnerships with San Francisco State's Project Rebound program and City College of San Francisco's New Directions program, which was recently selected to receive funding from a state pilot program. Our partnerships with these programs will make it easier for current and former San Francisco Public Defender clients to apply for, attend, and succeed in college. I want to thank the leadership at CCSF, both administration and the Board of Trustees, as well as student leaders, for pushing for more opportunities to support the needs of formerly incarcerated students. I also want to thank Project Rebound team at SF State for their incredible leader, Jason Bell, for their strong partnership. These services and programs that are going to be provided are extensive, including academic counseling, financial aid counseling, job placement, peer support, tutoring, you name it. But I think even more powerfully, these programs offer the formerly incarcerated a whole team of people who believe that they have the potential to not just stay out of the criminal legal system, but really to grow and to thrive. These programs, like public defenders, see our clients as individuals with enormous potential and with enormous gifts. That's why we're thrilled to be partnering with SF State's Project Rebound and City College's New Direction program to be making it as efficient as possible to refer our clients to these excellent programs. We've got some great speakers for you today, including some people who've actually graduated from Project Rebound and from City College. And they're going to talk about how these programs impacted their lives as they're trying to make life work after being incarcerated. We so appreciate the work that all of you have done and the great things that are in store for all of us with these partnerships. With that, I'm now excited to introduce you all to Jason Bell, the Executive Director of SF State's Project Rebound, who's also the Director of Program Development for Project Rebound programs at CSUs across the state. Jason.
So first of all, thank you for allowing me into this space. And as a person, I would just say that has gone through these Bay Area courts, not knowing anything about the law, being completely terrified, having a family that was completely terrified, and hoping that everyone had your best interest in mind was a scary thing. And then going on to hear them offer the best deals, or what they call plea deals, of just accept this life sentence as a 20-year-old is scary. And I could only wish that we would have the level of support from folks that were actually invested in some innovative ideas, and then to go on to see my family pretty much go into financial ruins, trying to get me out of a situation at age 20 that I ended up coming out a lot better with a 17-year sentence, and then only to return to find some real support at San Francisco State to rebound, and then actually learning and being educated in the process, finding out that we were putting our faith into a system that really quantifies success based on conviction rates. I mean, that's what it really boiled down to, instead of quantifying success on how many of our citizens we could potentially get to avoid conviction. It just seemed a little backwards. So that's what makes this kind of collaboration so valuable between public officials like the Public Defender's Office and Project Rebound, City College, the Felton Institute, and now the new Rebound Institute. It's just rallying around support of folks who really are invested in helping folks think about innovative ways to do this kind of work. It's critical. It's like we're moving away from just being kind of surrogates of the status quo and trying something new. I think that's important I mean, we're in 2023, it's time, and I'm really looking forward to this, and I feel like with this firm place that we're standing, we can change the earth, move the earth a little bit. So I'm looking forward to it. That's pretty much all I want you all to know, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thanks, Jason. You know, I recall a time when I was in trial, and it was about 5 months, and every time in the morning before the trial started, my client would be like looking at the news and giving me all this analysis of things, and I'm like, listen, I'm trying to focus on your case right here, could we? But it just showed me like he's thinking about more than just his case. He has his own opinions about the city and where things should be going, and I think, you know, when we see that potential, it's really wonderful when as we are doing our representation and finishing it, to be able to see people transition to a more positive place. And with that, I'm really proud to be introducing one of our former Freedom Project clients and a current student at Project Rebound, Belinda Anderson.
My name is Belinda Anderson, and I'm a participant in Project Rebound at San Francisco State University. I was formerly incarcerated, and I have worked with Public Defender's Office Freedom Project. I would like to take a few moments to share my experience with Project Rebound with you. It all started when I was incarcerated. Project Rebound was extremely supportive. They reviewed my transcripts and accepted me as a student upon my release. For me, Project Rebound represented hope. It was like an olive tree. Its branches opened up like arms, made me feel welcome and a part of the community. The staff was encouraging, reassuring, and helpful. They took time to show me around how to get from one class to another. I got an AA degree in liberal arts and humanities in prison, but the feeling of being part of a college campus is surreal. Having someone to help with resources, books, educational options, staying focused, and believing in me to achieve my educational goals was wonderful. I want as many people as possible to know these programs. The Public Defender's Office, Freedom Project, and Project Rebound both are positive experience and both are amazing. And they both played a major role for me to integrate back into society. And I want to tell them both thank you very much.
Thank you, Belinda. Next, we have an incredible student and parent leader and member of the City College Board of Trustees, Heather Brandt, speaking, and she's helped them to actually advocate for the funding that's going to make all this possible.
So, good morning. My name is Heather Brandt. I am a systems impacted working student, parent, and mother of three that is also serving as a student trustee on behalf of City College of San Francisco. I have been at City College of San Francisco for quite some time through various life circumstances. In the early 2000s, I got to work with incarcerated women, supporting them as they pursued getting their GEDs so that when they got out, they could become CCSF students. I had the opportunity to witness firsthand what an education meant to these women, their families, the community, and the doors it opened. Fast forward 10 years later, I was personally impacted by incarceration when my spouse became part of the opioid epidemic after having been prescribed narcotic painkillers. My family, like countless others, experienced what it was like to have our whole lives flipped upside down, and we watched him put in the work to turn it all around, and we couldn't be more proud. But none of this would have been possible without family, friends, and the community, including City College of San Francisco. CCSF is one of those very communities that helps individuals that are facing challenges become more resilient. Through access to an education and supports, we create opportunity and build community. In fact, it is the community that was the driving force behind our awareness around funding opportunities that would lead us to the grant that will be helping us better support our system impacted students. So to them, we owe a great deal of thanks for always reminding us that everyone deserves a seat at the table and for pushing us to do more and do better. I am extremely excited and incredibly grateful to CCSF, our board, our chancellor, for heeding the community's call for supports and for following through by pursuing funding. Lastly, but definitely not least, to our San Francisco Public Defender's Office for their willingness to collaborate and ensure that we're meeting the needs of those that have been impacted by the carceral system, who are such a vital and integral part of our community. This is equity in action.
Thank you so much, Heather. Next, we'll hear from the Chancellor of San Francisco City College, David Martin, who will be joined by the President of the Board of Trustees, Alan Wong.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name is David Martin. I'm the Chancellor at City College of San Francisco, and I have the privilege of introducing our board president. But before I do that, I just wanted to take a moment and thank the San Francisco Public Defender's Office, thank San Francisco State for what I truly believe will become an exemplar of a phenomenal partnership that's going to change lives for decades to come. So City College is very excited to be a small part of that. We have amazing faculty and staff who are going to uplift this program and allow for transformational change. And with that said, I'd like to introduce the City College Board President, President Alan Wong.
Chancellor's a little bit tall, so to adjust this. So thank you, everybody. I'm so excited to be here as we formalize this partnership between the Public Defender's Office and City College. For me, City College is a place of second chances. It's a place where people are able to have hope for the future. There's so many people that come to City College for that, whether it be new immigrants seeking to learn English, people that have not been able to graduate college before, and also serving people who have been in our criminal legal system. City College is that beacon of hope for so many people in our city of San Francisco, so that it enables people to get new chances to get employment, education, and opportunities. City College, we were able to get $1.5 million from the State Chancellor's Office. So starting in spring 2024, we will be able to offer additional support for our students to get them basic needs, direct service, help with financial literacy, and FAFSA applications. We want to be able to ensure that all of our students are treated equitably, and this is the beginning of that at City College and with the support from our Public Defender's Office. I want to thank our student trustee Brandt and trustee Chung in particular for being strong advocates for making sure that this program gets off the ground. And thank you to the Public Defender's Office for making this a possibility. Thank you.
Thank you both. I also want to emphasize we have members of our staff here, attorneys, paralegals, social workers, and there's so many entry points. And we want the public to understand that we're in a unique position as public defenders because we're already fighting for people's best legal outcome. So as a result, we're more likely to engender that trust with our clients. In addition to being like warriors in the courtroom, we're also facilitators or counselors. So there's a lot of entry points. Sometimes when someone's arrested, the district attorney might be so de minimis, or there might not be much evidence there, but that's still an entry point, an opportunity to get someone connected to these college programs. And it could be while the case is pending, it could also be after they complete the cases. So there's a lot of entry points, and we're really excited about all the different ways that we can connect people, whether it's a full degree or whether it's a single class, to sort of help people to move their lives in a more positive direction. With that, I'm very excited to have Curtis Penn here closing out our press conference today. Curtis is a graduate of Project Rebound and is currently the Division Director for Justice Services at the Felton Institute.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for the invitation. I'm just going to share briefly my experience with Project Rebound and how it has led to where I'm at today. I first learned about Project Rebound when I was at San Quentin serving a life sentence under the California 3 strikes law for second-degree commercial burglary. At the time, San Quentin had a 2-year college program there, and there was legislation that was coming through, Prop 36, that required your second or third strike to be serious or violent. I knew, based on my past, that I was eligible in the event Prop 36 would pass. And so I had reached out to Project Rebound, Jason Bell, while I was incarcerated, to get information on Project Rebound. I was also a student at San Quentin PUP at the time, now called Mount Tamalpais. I ended up paroling in April 2013. I wasn't from the Bay Area, so I had to get housing. And I was able to acquire housing, but immediately upon my arrival in the Bay Area, I reached out to Jason Bell, and he welcomed me with open arms. He helped with the matriculation of me getting into a sociology program, which was impacted at the time. Upon completing my sociology degree, I was working as a reentry consultant with Roots of Success, which offered academic environmental literacy curriculum for folks transitioning out of the correctional facility. And I was kind of at a crossroads at that moment, what I was going to do next. And an opportunity came up where Project Rebound was expanding, and the San Francisco State campus was looking for a program director for Project Rebound. So Jason Bell is not only a mentor of mine, but he's also my predecessor, and I was able to work with Project Rebound as a program director for about 2 years. While I was there, I also enrolled in a graduate program, public administration. Upon completing my graduate degree, another opportunity came about, again, through a Project Rebound graduate, Jared Walker, who was working for Felton Institute, and he introduced me to the CEO, Al Gilbert. And after an initial interview, I was offered a position for a program director for Justice Service Program, which was a lead program, a law enforcement assisted diversion program, where I worked closely with some of the folks that are here today. I also was able to work as an intern with the Willie Brown Fellowship with San Francisco Adult Probation as an undergrad at San Francisco State. And so now we're kind of going full circle with our relationship with Project Rebound and Felton Institute. I am currently now the division director, where I provide oversight of a number of programs in a number of different counties. And we've been able to hire Project Rebound graduates. We currently have a Project Rebound graduate who is now working with our TRE, Teaching, Research, and Evaluation team. Mr. Jerry Lenore, he was a Project Rebound graduate, and we also have hired Janice Bush. She's with our Young Adult Court program that works closely with the court here in San Francisco. She is also a former Project Rebound graduate, and she is currently in a graduate program at San Jose State. So education has kind of been what has opened the doors for many of us, and we're just passing it forward. And we're excited about the opportunity of now being part of this new program, new direction, working closely with Jason Bell and Project Rebound, as well as CCSF. And with that, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you all so much for coming today. If anyone wants to do one-on-one interviews, we're available. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get one more